Through you, Mr. Mayor, it is 4:31, and I do see that our streaming is up and we are recording. It's your meeting. You can begin whenever you like.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, Council, members of SLT who are present, and viewing public. I see that we have quorum, so I call into session this special meeting of Council for February 22nd at 4:32 p.m. To you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Mayor, that does bring us to our land recognition statement, and I do believe Councillor Hahn will be reading that into the record.
Thank you. Councillor Hahn, you have the floor.
We begin this meeting by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people.
Thank you, Councillor Hahn. Back to you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I do have a motion put forth by Councillor Olson, seconded by Councillor Kaur. Be it resolved that the agenda for the February 22nd, 2022 special meeting of Council be adopted as circulated. To you, Mr. Mayor, for any comment.
Any discussion on this motion? Not seeing any, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. The vote begins with Councillor Hahn.
Yes.
Councillor Hildebrandt.
Yes.
Councillor Kaur.
Yes.
Councillor Olson.
Yes.
Councillor Stewart.
Yes.
Councillor Wink.
Yes.
Mayor Junkin.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That does carry. That brings you to pecuniary interest.
Oh, I'm sorry. After viewing the agenda, is there any councillor who wishes to declare a pecuniary interest and general nature thereof? Not seeing any, Madam Clerk.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, thank you. I have so noted. Through you, Mr. Mayor, I do have a motion put forth by Councillor Stewart, seconded by Councillor Hahn. Be it resolved that the next portion of the meeting be closed to the public in order to consider a matter under Section 232(2) of the Municipal Act as follows. F, advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose. H, information explicitly supplied in confidence to the municipality or local board by Canada or a provincial or territory or a crown agency or any of them. K, a position, plan, criteria, or instruction that may be applied to any negotiations to be carried on or by or behalf of the municipality or local board, one item agreement negotiation. And F, advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose. I, a trade secret or scientific, technical, commercial, financial, or labor relation information supplied in confidence to the municipality or local board, which, if disclosed, could reasonably be subjected to prejudice significantly the competitive position or interfere significantly with the contractual or other negotiations of a person, group, or persons or organizations. J, a trade secret or scientific, trade, commercial, or financial information that belongs to the municipality or local board that has monetary value or potential monetary value. And K, a position, plan, criteria, procedure, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations carried on or being carried on behalf of a municipality or local board, one item procurement process. To you, Mr. Mayor, for discussion.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Any discussion on the motion to move in camera? Not seeing any, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. The vote begins with Councillor Hildebrandt.
Yes.
Councillor Kaur.
Yes.
Councillor Olson.
Yes.
Councillor Stewart.
Yes.
Councillor Wink.
Yes.
Councillor Hahn.
Yes.
Mayor Junkin.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That does carry. Mr. Mayor, if you could give me a moment to turn off the recording and the live streaming.
Of course. Thank you.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, thank you. I do see that our streaming and the recording is back up. I do have a motion put forth by Councillor Wink, seconded by Councillor Hildebrandt. Be it resolved that council adjourn the in-camera session and that council do now rise with no report. To you, Mr. Mayor, for any discussion?
Okay, any discussion by any councillor on this motion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk?
Thank you. This begins with Councillor Kaur,
Yes.
Councillor Olson,
Yes.
Councillor Stewart,
Yes.
Councillor Wink,
Yes.
Councillor Hahn,
Yes.
Councillor Hildebrandt,
Yes.
Mayor Junkin.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That does carry. No direction was given in council, so we will just move on to the confirming bylaw. And I do have a motion put forth by Councillor Wink, seconded by Councillor Kaur. Be it resolved that the following bylaw be read a first, second, and third time and do pass, being a bylaw number 4427, 2022, to adopt, ratify, and confirm the proceedings of council of the town of Pelham to be held at a special meeting on the 22nd day of February 2022. To you, Mr. Mayor, for any discussion.
Thank you. Any council discussion on this motion? Not seeing any, Madam Clerk?
Thank you. This vote begins with Councillor Stewart,
Yes.
Councillor Wink,
Yes.
Councillor Hahn,
Yes.
Councillor Hildebrandt,
Yes.
Councillor Kaur,
Yes.
Councillor Olson,
Yes.
Mayor Junkin.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That does carry. I do have a motion put forth by Councillor Hahn, seconded by Councillor Stewart. Be it resolved that this special meeting of council be adjourned until the next regular meeting scheduled for February 22nd, 2022 at 5:30. To you, Mr. Mayor, for any discussion.
Thank you. Any discussion on the adjournment? Not seeing any, Madam Clerk?
Thank you. This begins with Councillor Wink,
Yes.
Councillor Hahn,
Yes.
Councillor Hildebrandt,
Yes.
Councillor Kaur,
Yes.
Councillor Olson,
Yes.
Councillor Stewart,
Yes.
Mayor Junkin.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It is 4:42 and you can gavel out your meeting.
Okay, thank you. Council, we will see you at 5:30 for the regular council meeting. Thank
Yes.
you.
Please do feel free to log out and log back in with your new links. Thank you.
Okay.